Hello and welcome back to Factorio Prohibited. I'm Avon, and in this episode we are going to get a lot done, I think. First of all, we are going to finish up with the steel over here. We have a little bit of steel now, so we can make the real power poles. Those are going to be used in the actual steel array, so it's very useful to just build a few ones up here first. Then I am going to look at the resources into our factory. We are really lacking on iron, but to mine this field up here, I want to mine this one. We kind of need to fight biters because they will attack. The mining drills produce a lot of pollution. So the way I'm going to do this is by actually building the mining outpost after I get a bunch of walls and turrets. So while we use only non-upgraded ammo, the normal one, for a while, we are going to get enough resources to start building or upgrading the ammo, and at the same time we will fix military science. That's what I hope to do. Now then, we have steel. I'm going to put steel on the bus next to the two lines of greens, so that would be these two, making a few undergroundies here and there, and that's the output. This is very nice. Now we have all of the basic resources, but we don't have a lot of stone yet. We also do not have a lot of coal. 150,000 is not enough. And this field is 1200, 1300. So we need to get here. That's still not a big field. So one of the things I am hoping to do is to get the first refinery as soon as possible, because we need to handcraft the refinery, and because I want to, if possible, have the least amount of crafts possible in the game for this playthrough. I'm just going to create one of the oil refineries. So if we get that up as soon as possible, we can focus all the oil production into getting to the assembler 3. But that's going to take a little bit of work, because we do need red circuits, and we do need production science, and we do need blue science, of course, yes, but not a lot else really. So that's good. I'm going to start by doing some filler research, I guess, for now, while we gather resources to let's see, to move up and start mining the iron. I'm going to bring a whole bunch of belts, because it's not far enough away to bother with trains yet, because we need quite a few more researches for that. So I'm just going to fill up my inventory like this and get the miners, get all the ammo and the walls, so we can see if we can defend it while mining it up. I'm also going to stop producing these. We do not need them anymore. do need one though, because I am going to use it here. Now then, was almost considering burning the wooden chest, but that would be a bit pointless, I guess. So how do we do this? We move this and one out, one in. Okay, I'm going to find a little bit of coal and I'm going to move a few miners here because we aren't getting any copper, basically. I'm not going to fill this field because we are almost only using it for green chips now, and we have filled our buffer with those almost, so it's enough for now, and we really don't want to produce more pollution than we need. Pollution is apparently quite scary. Let's see. Okay, so those are running now. We have all the things we need except the coal. I'm going to steal a little bit of coal from this belt to put in the oven down here, the forge, and then we are going to fight and, well, not fight, just wall it in and place. Do I have everything needed now? We have belts, we have drills, we have power poles. Oh, but if we want, we can make the big power poles now. So I'm going to do that, actually. A few of them shouldn't take long. Robbing all the steel. Oh, it's nice to see the steel production is going. It's always a struggle with the iron in the beginning. Also going to get rid of the stone here because we do not need that in the inventory. Ah, these are full. We have coal. That's a pointless place for that. Put it down here. There we go. Building all the walls. I like how this place barely produces anything, but it still takes a lot of space and messes up the bus. It's not optimal, but it really doesn't matter. Let's see. We should probably keep a few stone bricks as well. But for now, walls. And then we can set up production for everything else. I am not going to create the ammo at once now, because I wouldn't have time anyway to use it. So I'm going to set up that afterwards, because iron is a bit more important right now. Now let's see. I need to remember to bring a radar. I do have one. That's very nice. And I can get rid of this. This is trash. And there's the poles. It's always a bit risky to drag poles all over the place like this, because chances are the biters will attack the unprotected one in the middle of everything, so the power to the mining outpost gets broken, but that's a risk we have to take, I guess. And as long as the miners actually produce a lot of pollution, they will go to bite them instead of biting the power poles. Placing a few on the edge here because we want to get all of this. Rather do that at the beginning and remove the miners afterwards than forget about it and have a few spots left after we have mined out the field. This is just a very, very standard mining drill setup. I'm just going to do every other lane with one hole between for the belt and one hole for power poles and so on. Let's see, wall. They are going to come from the north, so that's the most important part to defend, I think. And we can use the cliffs here as a kind of natural protection. That's very nice. Placing a few extra turrets here because they are most likely to come that way. I really hope I'm going to be able to defend this place, because if not, iron is going to be such a struggle. But I think it will be fine. At least until we get upgraded ammo and can go out hunting. Now, I never could decide really how many bullets should be in each of these, but I'm thinking 50 magazines for now. So we have enough to put magazines in everything. 175. Yeah, that's okay. 100. Yeah. I like this. We have enough, just enough really, ammo for everything. But the mining outpost should be somewhat safe. Now, I don't remember the number of miners. I keep learning the ratio, but I keep forgetting it as well. So this is not going to be exact, but that's okay. That's just how it's going to be. I think the thing was, it was half as many miners plus a few or something. I don't remember at all. I'm just going to see if if the belt fills up. I will, however, if it's really messy, I'll fix it, of course. So it's not going to be crying material for you poor watchers who knows how it's done with the ratios and everything. Let's see. I'm going to belt it down before I start placing more miners. And I really hope I have enough belts for this. I should though. I think I brought like 600, 700. So it's going to be more than enough to get down. I'm very happy with my decision to get it to the base now before I get trains. There we go. I'm just going to connect it like this. And this is going to go here. Now, did we connect it all up? Yes, we did. Let's come down now. Let us see. I'm hoping this will be a full lane, but it probably is. It looks like it at least. Yes, definitely. It's going to be a full lane from... maybe from just one of them. Ah, we'll see. We'll get red belts anyway soon, so... going to drag down one more belt so we have enough to create another smelting thingamajig. Array is the word. Sometimes words are quite difficult, at least for a non-native English speaker. It's a struggle. And I'm out of power pulse. There we go. Dragging this one down as well, past the copper field. And then it's time for military science, I think. Should probably do more research as well. I'm going to do the circuit network research because that makes it easier to make buffer chests for military products like ammo and turrets. And maybe hand grenades, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. I kind of want to get to the tank as soon as possible. That's a little bit off still. But it's going to be fun to be able to hunt biters using a tank. There we go. Now, I forgot to place the radar. I'm not going to walk up there just to place it. I'll see if we have attacks up there, and then I'll go for a walk. That's the circuit network. That's copper cable and greens needed for everything. Let's see, I had a thought about setting up, that was for the oil. I'm going to do the research now to be able to set it up if I want to, but I'm not going to set up the oil production thingies at once because I do think the military science is more important right now. So we have assemblers. We are going to start with ammo. 5. That's iron and steel and copper. So iron out and on a belt here and in, and then it spits it out for the machines. These take a long time to make, 3 seconds, and this one takes 1 second. So I guess it's 1 for 3 and not 1 for 4. 1 every second, 1 every 3 seconds, yes. So one every 3. Now that we have steel and copper, let's see, the oil processing items, that's steel and greens, okay. I'm going to set up those afterwards, so I need to focus because I have a tendency to build everything at the same time and then it's a struggle to get anything done really. I guess most people who play Factorio know that feeling. So we need steel here. I'm going to find out where the tunnels go. Let's see. Those are at the right location here. So there and there. This is going to be only on the top lane. So I'm going to channel it like that. And then I'm going to put copper out of belt. I'm going to steal some here. And a few inserters. That's nice. We need those as well. Copper is going to be on the bottom side of the belt. So copper is going out like this. That's a struggle. Let's see. I'm going to do it like this. Should really drag the other belts down so I can see where the bus goes. That was a very close attack. Now then, this one needs to be one step closer. And we need to use reds. There we go. Now we just need to power this one up and we should have real ammo. And I am going to power it up with proper power poles, medium ones. Making a few. I will set up an array for this. Both of the electric poles are nice to have. And doing the lazy bastard achievement, we kind of do need to set it up in arrays. Now let's see. If I go like this and like this, I can have another grabber so it doesn't stop in between. It's a tiny bit faster. Now, what I have done here though is I haven't made it expandable. But that's okay for now. I'll make another one if needed. So this is part of military science. We have the need for a lot of this. So I'm just going to box it for now. And then on the other side here, let's see, we create one a second. The next part is hand grenades, and those are coal and iron plates. We are going to put them on the same belt, and these take 8 seconds to make, so we are going to use 8 machines for that, even though it's not needed in the beginning, because after a while we might start to need it. So they need a lot of coal each. So we're probably going to use a full belt of coal, and we do need to extract that from somewhere. I am thinking we are going to use the coal that goes to the smelting arrays but we will prioritize the smelting arrays. So output priority is to the left. I didn't cut the power there. That's nice. Now, 2 lanes of steel and 2 between and there. And we are out of belts. Okay. I don't think we've had a lot of attacks up there yet. I'm guessing that this biter nest is really angry though, sitting there eating the pollution and waiting to strike with a really big attack. Now, the reason I'm bothering to get all of this down, the coal, is because we need it for plastic later anyway. So it's very nice to let's see. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's very nice to something. No, it's gone. It's probably not coming back. It wasn't as interesting anyway, I think. So, coal. Let's see. Iron 4 to between. Yeah, this is correct. And this is not. Okay. This is correct, yes. Now that went quite smooth actually. Problem now though is that we can't really put other firing stuff, fuel stuff on the same belt. Unless we can sort it here, but then the belt might stop and we won't get coal. So we have to see how we are going to solve that later. That for now it's not going to be an issue though. So this one is iron as well, I believe. Yes. One belt here of iron. Dragging the bus down a bit and placing a few turrets. I always have a tendency to forget placing turrets until I get attacked, as we've seen in this playthrough. But it's yeah, so I get a little bit happy when I actually remember to put up anything. Even if it's not a lot, it's a tiny bit of extra defense. Now then, steel down. And this is a green belt, I think it's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. So that's going to need a tunnel here. There we go. That looks a bit messy. That's most of the stuff I make. So coal in, coal in, coal in. Out of thingies. have a full magazine now. Biters beware. That means I'm going to stop this one. We don't need that anymore. I can use it for turrets still though. Did I forget to fire that one up? I don't remember. I also don't remember what we are going up here for. We are going up for inserters. Okay. To the mall. Kind of robbed the mall there, but that is very okay. I should bring everything. Now I'm going to stop this one because we are soon to get more than one thing on the belt. Which I am quite happy with. Grenades are... I'm not sure why, but I've always felt it was a bit of a pain to get those going. It might have been because I haven't built enough machines before. And they do take a really long time to build. So that's that. Next part is turrets. I'm actually going to turn this belt, I think. But that's a decision I can make later. Oh, all the power poles, nice. Why are you not making anything? Because you do not get iron. Red, something's red. Uh-oh, it's the power plant again. I should have known that's where they like to chew on my stuff. So that's those. Next part is gun turrets. Those also need a full belt of iron for sure. And copper plates and wheels. The copper wheels, no, the iron wheels I am going to make on the fly. I'm not going to belt those. So first of all, I'm going to move my defenses a bit. I really want to get this going, but I think it's time to end this episode. Yes, it is. I'm looking at the time. We got far though. We set up the extra mining and we got this going. We have steel and we have expanded the bus. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling productive, and we didn't get eaten by biters in this episode either. So I'm happy with that. And in the next episode, we are going to have military science. And military science is going to give us upgraded bullets and everything. So, thank you all for watching, and see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.